There we go. There we go. There we go. We're live. We're live.
What?
Episode 2. Episode 2 of the official new podcast. I don't know which way I should wear my hat. I got my matching sea hat.
Let's see.
From the land.
From the land.
From the land. I used to rock this one in high school and I still have it. I used to rock this in high school. I still have it. And I still... I don't know why, but I always did this. Like, keep the little thing in here so it stayed strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I this was my high school hat. Because during that time, you could only wear your logo hats.
In the color, yeah.
Yeah, before it was not as crazy as it is now. Even though I've seen that they're trying to ban things again from high school.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Yeah, it gets like that because it starts getting a little crazy, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
Welcome.
What's up?
Episode 2, eFamily, new podcast. Shout outs to all of the new members, all of the new, well, I can't even say members no more because we actually have memberships now, you know? So I can't say memberships when there's not members.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
Like, we could share a little thing of, like, stories, but if you want details, it would be members only.
Ooh.
Like, how we met, for example. It was through a charity.
Some spicy stuff.
But there's some back into it that you have to be a member to do that, to know what Gio did.
What I did, you know what I'm saying? That's like the spicy stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah, things like that. It's like members only.
Yeah, that sounds cool. And to that is to let you guys know that we are officially able to take in members.
That's cool.
Big shout outs to all of you guys that have supported us. And big shout outs to everyone that understood the change that we had to make for the channel. Because after all, that helped us out. And now, I sent you that picture.
Yeah.
I sent you that picture. Like, I was so excited when I got the notification.
Yeah, it was very exciting.
And I loved your response, too.
What did I say?
Nothing. Because I think that day it was like like something going on.
I felt so good. I'm like, what did I say?
You said nothing. I have proof, but I don't want to put you on the spot.
You just did.
No, but I'm saying with the actual receipt.
You see? Members only.
Members only. That's going to hear. You're going to hear that in members only.
No, well, I mean, I think it was because of the kids.
Yeah, it was
you know, it's summer vacation, so it's like...
Yeah.
Thanks for understanding.
No, yeah, of course. But I was so excited. It took me 2 days to set it up, only because I didn't have time to do it. I've been focusing on the store and stuff, trying to get that going, because it's been dead for a few days. I still gotta make a video about it. Maybe tomorrow.
Yes.
I'll do a video about it. But yeah, we're back. We got members only. So big shout outs to every single one of you guys. I'm excited to see who's gonna be in there as a member. And we're gonna definitely think of some content to do. So
yes,
that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just trying to.
That too,
you got it.
Like,
okay.
Oh my God, you're hilarious.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's gonna be in the soundboard whenever we get the soundboard.
I can't wait to create our soundboard.
Oh my gosh! And I've been looking for. I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking on TikTok and stuff like that to find someone to sponsor us for that. And we'll have it, you know, in our shop.
That'll be dope.
Shop. But it's so hard. It's competitive, so I understand.
Definitely.
Eventually that'll happen. But I did see that you could use it on an iPad too.
Ooh.
I'm like, I'm gonna take it from my daughter.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Seriously.
You don't need it. I'm kidding. No, but I think once we upgrade our phones, which hopefully in the near future.
Yes.
Maybe I could use one of them and I could actually do it with like an old phone.
That's true.
That'd be cool.
Yes.
At least for now, you know, until we actually get one.
For sure.
Because they're really cool. They have sounds. You could, you know, like let's say I could just be chilling back here, just press it instead of being like on the computer. It's like you just press a button, it goes to a different screen.
That's dope.
You know, the sounds for the animation and stuff like that. So.
Hell yeah.
Let's do a roll call though. Shout outs to Tacatraca. Shout outs to Adolfo. Shout outs to Alfonso. Tapping in from El Salvador. Big shout outs to the second home right there, El Salvador.
Yes.
And yeah, shout outs to every single one of you guys. If you guys are in here, let us know in the chat who's in here. Big emojis, big fires, big all that. You know what I'm saying?
All that.
I like the fact that YouTube now has these top fans things and it gives you a little crown. So whoever stopped in right away gets to see.
Wow, that's dope.
We get to see, you know,
1, 2, 3, whatever.
Yeah. Up to 3. So. That's so dope. So big shout outs to YouTube, the best ever. Now that we're on good standings with us.
Yeah, that's dope. Yes, we're in good standings, so we're happy.
Yeah, we're definitely happy. Well, you can't read this or what? Do you want me to make it smaller?
Can I comment?
You're looking at the old ones? Yeah, so now, since we don't do too much reaction screen, we have the chat here, and then we have another little chat here. But the cool thing that I found out about the screen is I could actually lift it up and flip it down like a phone. Like it'll be like this.
I think you just forgot.
Yeah, I did forget. I was just trying to make it sound cool.
But, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, babe.
Call me out. But that's the cool thing, because that's what they're going to be able to see.
I call him out on everything.
Yeah,
you guys will see it.
It's cool, and I'm okay
but all
with that.
love. Yeah.
No, and I'm okay with that, because you guys are going to get to see the realness of our podcast, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're saying some bullshit. Let me tell you what it really is, you know?
Yeah, but you do too.
No, yeah.
And then you're mean about it, so I teach you to be nice. I tell you, it's you could tell me, but you fix your face, fix your tone.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? It's not that, though. It's not that I'm mean. I just look mean. I think I have a bad, maybe like a mean mug look. But I'm really a nice person. Like,
I know.
When I'm working, and I get this because you've told me this too, but, like, I look mean. Well, I think we both have that look. But we just look like we're on edge or, like, upset or something at all times. But honestly, when someone comes up to me, I'm very nice. I'm very like, hey, how's it going? You know, like, for example, with the people that I interact with every day, it's like I may look mean, but it's like when they talk to me, they really like me. Like, I have a good reputation with everybody that, I interact with every day.
That's true.
So I'm really thankful for that, because it's cool.
Yeah, ves?
But it's the same with you. You're a very, very nice person.
Yeah.
It's like, but I think we're the same. When someone does this a little bit dirty, it's kind of like, I'm about to ease off of you for a bit because this is not cool. You know?
And then they get butthurt.
They do, but at the same time, it's like you're not understanding that boundary. Like, I gave you that niceness.
Yeah.
And it's kind of messed up. You know?
That's true.
So
they learn the hard way.
They do, and I do want to say a big congratulations to the one of the day one supporters on this channel, because this is big news, and I want to applaud him. He got his job.
Woo! Congratulations.
And I'm talking about Adolfo. So big shout out to Adolfo. He did let us know last week that he got his job. It's official, and he starts on the 18th.
That's exciting.
So
good.
Big shout outs. I need everybody to put clapping emojis, something in the chat for him. I already see a congratulations right there.
Hell yeah.
So big shout outs to you, man. That's big. And
that is big.
I'm excited. Hopefully you have a good journey.
Yes.
And, it's only up from here.
Definitely. I agree.
Oh, man. Our first job. Should we talk about that? Just a little experience?
Okay.
Let's talk about that. Okay, I think that just kind of flowed in really, really nice.
My first job.
Let's think about the first job. I
worked at a recycling place as a cashier. Okay. I used to, it was big money because it was, like, copper pipes and wires, like, from, like, construction companies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. It was cool. I was inside in a little AC spot, cashing people out. Mm-hmm. So it was cool.
That's cool. What did you feel like it was one of the challenging things from working at a place like that? Because, I mean, think about it. Not a lot of people really think about that, position, I guess you could say. Because I never did, and you told me about that. I'm like, interesting. Like, how does that,
Well, you deal with a lot of money, so you got to be on point.
And you wouldn't think that, huh?
No, yeah, you wouldn't think, and I was the only cashier, so it's like I open and I close. So everything's my responsibility.
Yeah, okay.
So I have to make sure, the tickets were right, the weight was right, any mistake was out of pocket, you know what I mean? And that's
crazy. Yeah. And, like I told you, I wouldn't think that that's something that makes that much money.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Because let's say, for example, when we used to go do cans.
Yeah.
Like, we would be like, all right, for sure, we're going to get at least $5.
You used to, yeah.
Me, yeah. That's me.
You used to think 20.
Yeah, that's true.
You used to think we would get 20, and I'm like, no, this is like $5. You're like, what?
Yeah, man, okay, let's talk about it. So, it's like there was a time where it was like we were drinking so much soda, beer, like all of these things.
Might as well.
It's like, it's like if we're going to drink some, let's just recycle it and then get more with it, type thing. So we would go. I'd be excited. We'll fill up the white car. I'd be excited pushing it in there. We got 6 bags. We go do it. It's like $10. It's like I thought this was at least 40. Like,
Yeah.
no lie.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be at least some Little Caesars and another beer. Like, what's going on here, you know?
Yeah, no, yeah. It's not what you think.
So why is it so low, though? You know. Tell us.
I don't know.
Or is this going to members only and you're going to spill the beans?
I'll tell you what happened in that place in members only. But there's stories there. I mean, but remember after I stopped working there and we would go do the cans, we had to go over there to get hooked up, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We did get hooked up.
So, yeah, the members only. Anyways.
Yeah, and I was going to get into it, but yeah, members only. We should, low-key. Hey, you know what? Members only topics. Let's get it. This is how we're going to do it. It's not going to be crazy. We have like 2 tiers. We made 2 tiers.
It's
so
because
we have...
I could get caught up in stuff.
No, but I'm not saying we're going to talk. No, that's crazy. We're not going to really talk about that. I was talking about the members, though.
Okay, my bad.
No. I mean, come on. Let's be real here. We're not going to be talking about no crazy stuff like that, you know? Like,
why not? Members only.
No, that's crazy.
No,
That's
you gotta
Rico
say.
stuff.
Okay,
That's
no,
Rico stuff,
not
man.
too deep though.
No, I'm just kidding. Nah, we're not even like that. We're citizens of the United States. We pay taxes. I am a
What's your
good
first
worker.
job? Since you're a good worker.
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about the members. Just so you guys know, just a little announcement. Like I said, we do have members only. So we have 2 tiers. So we have the $199 one and then a $499 one. So, you know, this is just, if you guys want to support us, we would truly appreciate it. Just to keep the lights on, you know what I'm saying? Get some equipment, get some stuff going. So anything would help, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out to that.
For sure.
And I've been wanting that. The next step that I'm looking forward to, and I'm kind of letting you guys know what I'm searching for now, is to get to 10K on Instagram. That way we could have our own chat room because we are able to make a group.
Yes, let's do that.
I'm excited. I'm excited about
that.
that.
I could keep up with that because I know there's comments in the on YouTube, but it's just hard for me to maintain.
Yeah.
A bunch of platforms.
It's hard.
Especially being at home taking care of other things.
Yep. It's very hard.
If you guys we have that Instagram chat, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be dope. And I'm excited because we could share, reels. We could talk about, whatever's going on. If you guys want to even show one of your clips, it's show it in there, and it's we'll just post it on our story or something just to show you love, Right. We're not going to be goldos about that. It's let's do it, man, this is one of the things that I appreciated from Latinx hip-hop real quick, just to kind of guide that. It was kind of we were just on some good terms, and we're still on some good terms to where it's I'll share your stuff just to support each other, right, and help each other grow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was something I want to keep continuing to do with every single one of you guys. So you know what I'm saying? Just let's get it, man. I'm excited. I keep doing this because I'm all nervous and shit. But yeah, members only. But anyways, my first job.
What was yours?
My first job. Okay. You know what? My first ever job was... Would I consider that a job? Okay, in high school, I was going door to door, selling something for a pyramid scheme. I got caught up in one of those.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I did the whole calling, and I quit the same day.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah.
You did tell me that. Okay, so what was it, though?
I forgot what they were called. It was basically...
Well, no, not the name, but just what did you do and stuff like that. What
just
was that?
Basically the same thing as you were doing, knocking door to door and but on the phone. Just calling random numbers and selling, let's say, I don't know. I forgot, a door or AC unit or I don't know, something like that. Yeah. And I had this speech I had to read. And then if you would sell something, you would get up and ring the bell, and everyone would clap and stuff, and you would get. I felt like it was like a Michael office.
The Office, from The Office.
Yeah, it was very interesting, but I quit the same day. I was like, yeah, this is not for me.
What would happen? You didn't like it?
I didn't like that I had to read. Talk to people, and I would get. People would hang up on me.
Oh my god!
Cuss me out. Rejection, huh? Yeah, maybe no. I don't know. It was just frustrating. I don't think I got any sales. Maybe that bummed me out. I don't know. I don't recall. But I quit the same day. That's what.
Yeah.
Saludos, Alfonso.
Saludos to Alfonso. Woo, woo. You probably left, but we did shout you out earlier. Big shout outs to you.
Yes.
We do roll calls. You know what I'm saying, on the live. So if you're here in the beginning. Let's get that roll call in, but big shout outs to El Salvador.
Yes.
Tu familia.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. My daughters half Salvadorian, half Guatemalan, and I love that.
Yes.
I really love that. But But yeah, so going back to you, so okay, so you quit that first day.
Yes, I quit
Because you weren't getting sales, so you didn't get like inspired.
No, I was not inspired at all. It was not my thing. So whatever, moved on.
You know what? That's crazy because my first job that I applied for and I went to an interview to where my I forgot what they're called, but like my sister's husband. What would I call him?
Brother-in-law.
Yeah, there you go. I'm like, what is that name? I forgot. I'm like, what is that name?
I know the camera goes on and I'm like, I freeze too, so it's okay, babe.
So my brother-in-law used to work for a call center for eBay.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't exactly remember like what it was or what he had to do or anything, but I remember this was his first job and I'm like, oh, that's dope, like hook me up. So he told me when there was a available spot or whatever. So I went to an interview and everything. We had to do tests, so we had to read. And then we had to do simple math, like problems, and then turn it. I think it was. I don't even remember, actually. Is that weird? No, I don't remember. But anyways, so then it's funny because in the interview, when we were walking around, like, I saw him, and then we saw each other, and I'm like... and he's like, you know how he is. He's all like...
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so it was funny. But anyway, so long story short, I didn't even get the job there. I probably didn't pass one of the tests.
Oh my god, the math.
Maybe it was the math, maybe it was the reading, I don't know. Because they made us read, you know? Like what...
Should I call right here or go outside?
Wait, whatever.
Look it. I think he got stuck.
What do you mean? Oh, I see. Okay. Just
I'll be back, guys.
Yeah. Sorry.
Emergency.
You know how this live is. It gets a little bit, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, let me continue to tell you just a little bit more details. So that call center was for eBay, like I said, and it was crazy because you have to obviously read a whole script and just talk like sell and pitch that idea and stuff. But I didn't get the job. But I will tell you guys what my actual first job was when Nanselly gets back in here and we can get into that convo. But, man, that was a crazy thing because he even had a lanyard and everything. Like, I really forgot what that thing was, though. I really forgot what that thing was. Do you like the song Sharks by Lil Wayne? I did, actually. I did. It was pretty good. And I don't know if it's part of his new project, his new album or anything. Because I know people were bashing him nasty too. Like, disrespectful too. And I don't know. I don't know if this was part of it. I didn't do my research like that. But yeah. So, I got to definitely see and tap in. But yeah, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you guys... show us love, you know what I'm saying? And I have been feeling love from you guys lately, and I truly, truly appreciate it. It's been a journey. It's been something that we've been working on to try to perfect our craft. And, you know, little by little, we're getting there, man. And I do appreciate you guys because you guys are always here. You guys are tapping in. You guys are, you know, just supporting everything that we do. And I'm very thankful for that. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? Because... like I told you guys before, this channel was going to... I really... Damn, that's crazy. I lost my my train of thought there. But this channel was kind of on the... if you react to a song, if you react to any like stuff like that, people usually just come for that and that only. You know what I'm saying? So people were not really interested in us. They were just interested in listening to... the project and seeing what we thought about it and just, you know, check out our vibes. Like, I don't know if they would actually finish the whole video or anything because, you know, when we would talk about the music or anything at the end, I don't know if people are actually, you know, interested in what we're saying or if they're just looking for the facial expressions when we were doing the reactions, you know? So because of that, it was kind of like, you know what? We want people to actually get to know us, you know? And that's why our first live we ever did on the... and it's still here, like 7 years ago or whatever. It's still there. And you guys can see, we were like... we did it literally from our laptop. And it was so dope. You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking about?
Oh, I was just talking about just like how thankful I am because you guys are the ones sticking with us while we're going through all of these changes on our channel and stuff like that. And I was telling them that everything that we do, it was like really like people that were not interested in us, they were really interested in the reaction we did. That's why the numbers were different for every single song and stuff.
Yeah.
But I am thankful for you guys. But anyways, big shout outs to Echo's World as well. Yes. You know what? I'm gonna be honest, Echo's World. I do have to apologize to you because he's been inviting us to some stuff, but because of my job, it's so hard for me to go.
Yeah.
And it sucks. And then we just talked about this last week too.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah, we literally talked about that last week, dude. My schedule is so crazy that it's only certain weekends that I get off, and I think every 3 months or something like that, I get a weekend off, or is it every 2 months?
It's once a month, babe.
Is it once a month?
Yeah, because every week you have a different day off, and once you get to Friday, you get it's. Oh no, you're right.
Yeah, I think it's like every 2 months.
Every 2 months. Yeah.
So every 2 months I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, and that's every 2 months. So all of these things happen on Saturdays, and I'm working every single Saturday. Yeah. And it's rare if I'm able to do an 8-hour day on Saturday because that's the day that a lot of people call off. And I have to do until 6:30 and stuff like that, or if I have like big pickups or something, like, dude, it's just crazy and it sucks. Yeah. But I do want to apologize, and I do want to make to one of your,
one day.
Yeah, I want to make it to one of your events, because I don't want to lose that connection with everybody, because, dude, we keep getting invited to stuff.
It sucks because it's really hard to explain.
Yeah, and it really is because my days off are just not consistent, man, and it sucks. It sucks. Yeah, but big shout outs to you. Thank you for understanding and for being here. Studio G Ministry. What's up? 955. Shout outs to you.
Yes.
Shout outs to you from the 818, baby.
Yes.
But
baby.
Anyways, going back to our conversation, we were talking about our first jobs.
Yes.
So that was the interview. Okay, so my first job ever was, I would say, a pyramid scheme.
That's true.
Because I was in high school, and one of my homies at the time recruited me to be,
recruited?
Yeah, because this is the thing. So they would tell you, like, oh, like, you have to obviously join me, pay me a certain amount of money to be able to join the team. And when you join the team, you have to recruit more people to pay you, and then it just continues on. It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was for, to be honest, and what we were doing. But I did that for it while I was in school too, for probably my senior year, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't get no sales either, though. I tried to sell it to my homie, and I kept saying, "Hey, come on, man," what I'm saying? And he never bought it. I'm like, man, that would have been my $60 right there. My commission.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, but did you ever like experience one of those? Did someone ever ask you about that?
Yeah.
Is Herbalife like that? Low-key?
My mom used to sell that.
But is that like that though? Like you recruit people and then it continues down the line to like,
I don't know if they would pay you, but you would get percentage off buying products. And you would get some commission if you sell it to people. Yeah. My mom sold a lot, so it was pretty cool.
Back in the days, it was like Avon. It was like different stuff like that.
She would buy some Avon stuff from some neighbors, but yeah.
I think my mom used to do that a lot until she started buying her creams at
You know what else was popping?
Mary Kay?
Mary Kay, but they would do events in La Señora's houses of cazuelas or Tupperware.
Oh my God, some Napoleon Dynamite type thing? Do you ever see that
Yeah, movie? That's true. That's what it was like. Going to La Señora está vendiendo Tupperware, and then everyone's hanging out.
Oh my God.
They would buy it and stuff. I would see that shit.
You did?
Yeah, I seen
That's
it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I never experienced that.
Yeah, but no, I did not participate in any pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
I got asked to, for sure. At the mall.
Mm-hmm. Like, for what?
People would random come up to you and ask if you're interested in working.
That's true.
And I'm like, nope.
That's so true. Yeah, and is it still a thing for people to have those like papers with phone numbers for jobs? Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
That's crazy because I still remember seeing that everywhere before. Did you ever call one of those?
Un Salvador.
Oh, members only. Members only.
You're a dick for that one, dude.
That was a good one, right?
That was a
good ass joke right there.
I walked into that one. Oh shit, dude. That's horrible.
You're like, oh, let me take a
This
sip.
is bullshit. Why are you doing shit to me?
Oh, it got me red because I feel bad for you.
No, okay.
I got you. I'm just kidding.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Oh man, no, but yeah. So that I guess that was my first job ever. You know,
Pyramid scheme.
yeah, like a pyramid scheme. But that only lasted for so long. But after, that's when I got my Buffalo Wild Wings job, and that one was a little bit. It was okay. Like I liked it. It wasn't too bad. It got to the point where I was able to manage the kitchen by myself at one point, so that was
That's
cool.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's a skill.
Yeah. So it would be, for example, when the restaurant was gonna be. I guess they knew, by like the days when it's not gonna be cracking in the morning. So let's say I would go in at like 9 or something and prep everything, and then go through sometimes the lunch hour by myself. But it wasn't like it was crazy. It was like at most maybe like 6 or 7 orders waiting, a little bit longer than it should have.
Would you be eating some wings?
Not when I was working, but when they opened it, and this was the one in Burbank. So if anyone is familiar with the sample,
you fucking spilling tea.
No, this is the one in Burbank. But it was cool because this is when it first opened, and the way I got this job was I saw an ad on Craigslist, and it said it's probably Desmond. But I saw an ad.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I saw an ad on Craigslist, and I was like, hold on. We gotta slow it down. I was good. No, I saw an ad on Craigslist or whatever, and it said the address and what was happening or whatever, and then I quickly told whose car was it at the time? It was a great Kia.
Your sister's?
Yeah. So, I don't know if it was my sister's at the time or my mom's. I don't know. But I asked if I could borrow the car so I can go and apply.
Yeah.
So then I went over there, I applied, and then on the spot they were doing interviews. So then the manager liked me, and then on the spot he hired me. So then, we went to training and all that. But to answer your question, when it was first started, they weren't that strict on how much you like what time you can eat or anything like that. But they did change that after. But yes, I would get wings or like anything. So by the end of the night, like let's say 5 minutes or 10 minutes before, like they would close.
You had all of them cooked.
Yeah, I was cooking things just to supposedly be prepped for someone to come in. So I was cooking, let's say, like 25 wings or whatever, and whatever I wanted to eat or whatever. So then I would just, take it all home, just get it ready, sauce, and then take it in a bucket, and then come home, and then I'll put it in the fridge, and then, it's for everyone, so everyone will get some.
That's nice.
Yeah. So, but I would eat a lot of that.
Yeah, good. I'm sure.
Yeah. I started liking their wraps at one point. It was really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right. I remember you took me there, and I ended up liking the pickles.
Oh, yeah. But that was like something that they added later, not anything, when I was there. Because they started adding a bunch of stuff to the menu.
So what was the third job?
My third job? What was my third job? Let me see. What was your third job? I can't remember right now.
My third job? Marshall's? I was a cashier at Marshall's.
Marshall's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was cool. I went up to manager.
You see? This to let you guys know, we worked. This ain't no free ride.
And then, then I did insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Then I quit that. Then I did, I don't know. Well, the whole school. And then after that, I think I did, that's when I went to be a life coach. The life skills and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
The social work.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Worked up.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Worked up.
No, yeah, and I mean, because not a lot of people do that nowadays. Like, a job is not seen as cool anymore in the today's society. Like,
oh, I worked at children's place too. I mean, I did a lot in between. You know, like you obviously a lot of things in between growing up. But yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah. What do you think about the new kids though? Like I was saying before you cut me off.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
So, what do you think about the kids nowadays thinking that a 9 to 5 is not cool no more? Like, you know, because there's a lot of like downplay on 9 to 5s.
Well, I get it because of social media. Everyone's an influencer. Everyone's flashing money, big money. So they're dreaming big.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, it's definitely good, you know. But sometimes that ambition could get really crazy, you know. You need to have some work ethic, I think.
Yeah.
But, you know, to each their own, you know. So, but that's crazy. You know, they're just dreaming big. That's all.
Yeah. See, I agree with you, but I also disagree with the fact that I understand that, you know, they're dreaming big and stuff, but I feel like the way they downplay it is kind of messed up because it kind of pushes people to really believe that there's no other choice but, you know, making it in whatever industry, like the fast way type thing, you know?
Yeah. I think that's what I meant. Not maybe big, but fast. Because, you know, like the saying goes, everything fast goes, you know, you lose it faster or something like that.
Yeah, because if you think about it, there's been some influencers that come up, but the way they come up is through, let's say, drama or, you know, and all these different kind of like niches that they go after in the beginning. They become so popular, but then little by little, it's like, you know,
it dies off.
Starts dying off, and you start falling off a little bit, and it just gets bad, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the sucky part because it's like that's something that everyone has to fear when it comes to this kind of industry, you know, because one day you could be amazing, the next day you could say something that can cancel you, and then your life is turned upside down, or you could slowly start dying off because you're just not relevant,
right?
You know. So I think if anyone's gonna do this kind of stuff, I think they should really think about how they want to go about it, you know, because if you want to stay on that drama, then that's what your audience is gonna want from you.
And it's gonna be hard for you to grow.
Yeah, and prime example, us. We were a reaction only channel, and you know, you see what happens when you're literally stuck on one niche and you're not, you know, showing everybody who you truly are, and they get to interact with you and get to know you, you know?
Yeah.
Cause like I said, you guys would see us, let's say, like 8 minutes, and it's like literally 8 minutes, and it's just reacting. But it's like you guys truly didn't know us. You guys didn't even know that we were this cool. You know, you guys probably didn't even know that we were this good talking to the camera and not, you know, messing up.
We were parents.
Yeah, we were parents, and we just deal with life every day.
Yeah.
You know, and we try to grow so our minds are elevated. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of cool things. Let me see. A lot of them also think trapping is the way. Just wait till they get caught. That easy money goes away and need to get a 9 to 5. And I agree. That's the thing too, because scamming, I think, became one of the biggest things that was happening.
Wait till they can get a 9 to 5. Then is that whole depression, the whole sadness, and you know.
Yeah.
They get lost and then they realize shit. You know.
No, yeah, because that ruins your life a lot.
Yeah. Well, good. Yeah.
No, yeah. Because
that's crazy.
And I like the fact that some people do preach that, you know, like for example, Lucky from Hoodstocks, he's also a federal employee, or a union employee. I'm sorry, but he preaches that. He's like, I have a podcast. He's a pretty big podcaster, but he's like, but I also work for the union, so I work heavy hours. But I do this because this is my passion. Like, this is something that I take, you know, to the next level because, you know,
he likes to talk and let the people know his opinion or whatever.
Yeah, and well, he does interviews and stuff like that. He's more of a interview podcaster and stuff like that. Yeah.
And that's another great thing, you know, doing something that you love, you know, but still you need to have that 9 to 5 because you know, sometimes the things that you love don't really pay as well. No,
yeah, and it's a challenge because if you're not in the top 10 or top, you know, whatever, you're not really eating off of this. You know what I'm saying? You're really showing that you truly love doing this, and all of this is out of passion.
Yeah, yes.
Because perfect example is like you're literally working for no money, and you're just like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Definitely a passion.
Yeah.
And dude, to live out here is expensive, so
yeah,
you need that 9 to 5.
No, yeah, definitely, especially in the Valley, Los Angeles. I think most of the United States.
I agree.
Well, maybe California. Because if you look at, let's say, online and we start seeing Utah or anything, it's like, oh, damn, we should move there one day.
I don't know about moving. Yeah,
no, I know.
No, I just can't. I'm just messing. Yeah, I have said that.
Yeah. Because we look at it and we're like, look, we would only pay $1,600 and this is a mansion. We could, do
But it's like, would we? Nope.
Yeah, it's like, no, I love the Valley too much. And all the accessibility that is around here is...
used to it.
I'm used to it, and I wouldn't trade that for the world, to be honest. Because
I can't even go to Palmdale.
Yeah, that thing's crazy. That drive is pretty crazy. But well, no. You mean to live there? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, to live there. Like, I feel like everything's far away from everyone.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I would want to, but man, it's just like I have seen how like far away everything is from everything, and it's just like if I really wanted to go to Target, whatever, or Vallarta, or any type of store around here, it's like we have the accessibility because the Valley has so many, things.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't. I'm gonna stay here forever.
Yeah, same. No, nothing.
Focus up, baby.
I am focused. I'm just
That's rude.
Babe.
That's rude.
I'm listening.
No, you're not.
Just gotta make sure of something. I don't need nobody coming over here. That's why I'm doing it. I'm like, okay, make sure it's far away.
You're like...
like, stay away from me. I'll check this out later in case I don't see, like, it dies. Mm-hmm. At least I know, like, it's not near me. I'm scared.
Oh, my God. But yeah, imagine what?
We're live. Hey!
Oh, my God. Which kind of has happened with when we were on Whatnot one time, remember?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. I was on Whatnot and, yeah.
Horrible.
Crazy. But anyway, so this is going to be a podcast where we're pretty much going to be letting you guys getting to know us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I think that's the perfect way to start off after our first episode. We got into our mentality and what we're thinking of and stuff like that. But now it's like, let's start to get to know each other. Let's ask these questions, what have we gone through in life and stuff like that. So you guys truly get to know us,
Definitely.
And I think that'll be pretty cool because it'll just, bring that bond between us and stuff like that,
Yeah, keep the family strong. Because,
right.
You guys eFam.
So. eFam, let's go. Coming soon. Takatra said, I don't know why American likes to make everything further away and big-ass roads is different in places like Cali, Italy, and Mexico where it may not be the same, but I like how closer things are compared to the USA. Yeah?
That's true.
That is true.
They like separation out here. Keep everyone apart.
Yeah, but I think the way that they're doing everything truly is like they're trying to gentrify everything and trying to raise those prices because there's a new facility here. There's something new here. And it's like, let's raise those prices so the people that are barely making it by
move out.
Yeah, they're going to have to move out because they cannot stay here no more. So now someone with more money would come in and, it just keeps going up.
Yeah.
And they will start pushing us pretty much to Bakersfield, Palmdale, all of those areas where it's a lot cheaper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So sad.
It is sad. Because a lot of people have lived here for a long time, and it's like, how are you going to kick somebody out from where they literally, this is what they know, this is what they lived through,
it's crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's just hope it doesn't get, well, I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah. It is what it is.
It is. Because, I mean, if you really, let's think about that. There's always, whenever we're driving down that way, we always see little things where it says, new buildings, new this, new that.
Yeah.
And it's just getting further and further, and the houses are looking nicer, but they're trying to play us by giving it a little cheaper just because it's further. But it's like, dude, all that, like, man, it's
mind
crazy.
Games are crazy.
It is crazy because, dude, imagine the gas, then you're all the way over there. Like, it's just crazy.
It doesn't make sense to work here and live out there.
Yeah, but a lot of people do that though.
Well, yes, I mean,
a lot of people do that.
I get it makes sense to them. I'm saying for us, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it came down to it, it would have to make sense.
So
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. But then you would have to transfer. I mean, you have that, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it just depends on how long it takes too, because it took a long time for, you know, this transfer.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's true. Like a year or so.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. And it had to be on good behavior type thing. If not, it's like they review it, and then it's like, oh, he called off this many times. Nope, sorry, we don't want him over here because he calls off too much. You know? No, I'm serious.
No, I know. I remember.
What are you laughing for?
No me grites.
Well,
nothing.
Get in the game.
No.
Make sure you guys hit that like button for us. Shout outs to every single one of you guys for being here today, episode 2.
See?
Well, do you feel like some of the life goals that you were reaching for, you reached them?
Yeah, some. I mean, there was plenty more, but I mean...
Did you ever write them down?
Yeah, somewhere.
Somewhere,
yeah. But I think I threw... You know how I like to, like, burn my papers?
Yeah.
So I probably burned it on accident.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, some, but I would say being a mom, I didn't think I was members only. I don't think I was going to be able to do that. So so this is something big.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I told you, I would, by this age, I thought I was just going to have one kid and I was going to work and I was going to be rich, you know, and I was going to make my money. And I was getting there. I was going, but God said, no.
Go with that man.
Go with that. Go get pregnant. No. Members only. No.
Everything members only. Like, you're going to be like, oh, fuck this. I'm out of here.
But I'm still saying it. No. So then my path became, staying home. Because, so to me, I like to be there with my kids. I don't like giving them up to watch them. Unless it was like my immediate family. But then now I don't have nobody, honestly. My mom passed away. My dad passed away. And so I feel like I'm alone in the world. So it's like, it's up to me to just do what I have to do by myself. Because I can't trust nobody, you know? So then that's it, you know? So I stay home and take care of the kids. And
Yeah.
But some goals I reached. But this is something new, you know? Something that I wanted that I never knew. It's kind of like that saying that goes, watch, you know, like you might get what you wish for and you never know what it is to be there until you're there, you know? And this is one of them because it's a different feeling. You know what I mean? It's a different, like something else that you're fighting. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what it is.
No, yeah. That's and that was probably, did you have that goal when you were a kid or like as you got older?
As I got older because I was told I couldn't have kids. So then first it was like, you know, I don't want any, like I'm gonna make money,
like whatever, you know?
Yeah, I don't care. And then it's like, wait, like that I'm alone, like you know, that's it. So it's like, wait, I want that, you know. So I would pray for something like that. And then now that I have, you know, a happy family, a man, you know, that loves, you know, that we could grow together, and this is what's happening, you know. So that's what I'm saying, like I pray for all these things. So to me, I enjoy it. Like we said in the podcast prior to this one, the first one, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like, I enjoy it because it's like, it's a different stage in my life. Something that I wanted and I prayed for, so I'm going to fight for it. You know what I mean? And this is what it is. So, it didn't come at my time, you know? It came at God's plan. Yeah. So.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
So, I wanted this.
Yeah.
So, so it's like a big goal of mine. So, yes.
That's cool.
I think so.
That's cool. Yeah.
Definitely.
No, like for me, I did have a lot of life goals. I did reach some, and I also did surpass some. But I guess going back to like the conversation about family, that was one of my biggest goals too. Like I actually wanted to have a wife. I wanted to have kids, and just have a home. You know, like a
you
family.
wanted to come home to someone that had food for you and stuff.
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm saying like, kind of like, you know how they show you on TV what a family is and stuff like that, and you see this as a kid, and you're like, oh, that's cool. Like I want that. Like I want to have a wife. I want to have kids. I want us to be us against the world type thing.
Sit and eat together.
Yeah, and stuff like that. Because that's the stuff that you would see, like Fresh Prince, Full House, like, you know, all these different shows that you would see. It's like everyone's so family close, and you're sitting there going through your fucked up situation, and you're like, like that's cool. Like, what does that feel like? You know?
Yeah.
So I think that's like one of the bigger goals that I started trying to reach once I was at a certain age, because there was a, you know, just a lot of, like, what would I say, like a lot of fighting, I guess you could say, for to try to make it to this level, you know, because it's not something that you would just find anyone to do this with. Like, you actually have to find your right person,
right?
You know. So it's crazy. It's crazy how all of that works. Everything that happens in your life leads you to the path that you're seeking for. And, you know, like, just saying that and just really believing that and wanting that bad to be able to reach it, that's pretty cool, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty dope.
It is pretty dope, because I definitely prayed for you before I even knew you. So it's like I prayed for you, you know, to come along my way. And I'm sure you probably like, oh, God, give me someone to hurry up.
No, yeah, because, you know, obviously, you know, like, we've dated different people before we got to, you know, be with each other or whatever. But it's like, for some reason, God told us in some way that was not our person.
Yeah.
You know? And the beautiful thing about both of us that we mentioned last time, it's like, we are done and we're done. Kind of like, you know, just get out the way. I'm searching for my person type thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
there's
saying?
no going back. Yeah. There's no answering text.
Yeah.
Numbers are changed.
No, yeah, it's over with. It's over with. Because it's like, that's just what it is, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that was one of the biggest goals that I had when it came to family. I always also saw myself as someone that would provide and just be hardworking, just to, you know, complete that, what a man should do for his family type thing, you know? And I'm glad that we're at the level that we're at, you know? Because, you know, not a lot of women can be home this much, you know? They have to do other things, you know, depending on what they're going through and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a big, you know, we found each other.
Mm-hmm.
You're my person. I'm your person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Alejandro, what up? There's a lot of people with A's here. That's so cool.
Hey. All you do is hey. Who's seen that shit?
Oh, we should have that in the soundboard too.
We should have that in the soundboard.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, but like I was telling you guys, this is not something that comes easy. This is not something that, you know, reflecting back on all this stuff, it's like there was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of, you know, conflict. There was a lot of different scenarios that help us lead to where we're at now.
Hold on, you make it seem like fighting. Not fighting, discussions.
No, okay. I'm saying that because, like, kind of like fighting for what you want. Like,
pues
I'm not
explícate.
saying, well, let me fucking get into that. See, I can't ever do a dope ass clip of like some shit, because you always gotta say some shit and you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hey.
Clip it. I was gonna. That's the clip. I was gonna. Shit! Look how he talks to her.
Oh God!
That was a clip right there. And you know, I noticed that when people do, you know, these kind of stuff like podcasts and stuff, they lead it to those moments and like make clips like that, and just to get like some reaction or someone to be like,
is that what you did?
Shit. Yeah, I literally did what they do. Just to let you guys know that I could do that too. I could do the drama.
He got scared.
But I'm not gonna.
I just.
Clip it. I'm kidding. That's another one right there.
Yeah, you see, I got you, babe. I know what you're trying to do.
That was me.
Oh,
no, I was kidding. No, that was you. No, but yeah. So I could do that, but I don't want to do that. I don't want this to be a drama channel. You know, we're not.
It's funny. We play too much.
We do. We
even. Okay, this is funny. Sometimes we're bored. We pretend to play fight.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. That is so true. We
pretend fight, and then the kids be like, "Mom, stop."
Yeah.
Dad, stop.
Yeah.
Like, they're so over it. Like, just, like, we're so annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so funny. It's like, even from our kids to you to even the dogs know that we, like go crazy, and then they're like they just get excited. You know? Like,
they start coming to us and try to, like, jump on you and stuff.
Yeah, it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
It's fun.
But yeah, the memories, all that stuff is crazy.
I love the memories.
I love the memories too.
Because sometimes I bring shit up and you're like, I forgot about that. I'm like, you forget everything. Like,
and
I'll show you pictures. I forgot we went there. I forgot I did that.
It's true. and it's true. And that's something we should definitely discuss, like what that could be. That would be cool. Maybe some other people go through it too, you know? Like, because it is weird. And you notice that I'm not doing it just because it's funny or something, because I actually do forget. And there's times that we did something, like, let's say a week ago, and I'm like, what? Like, we did that? And you're like, what are you talking about? Like, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, this is what happens, and you feel mad sometimes. You think you're not living. You look at all these things you've done, and you're like, oh yeah, and then you get happy and start doing funny things. And then
I'm a funny guy. I'm a really funny guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, he's really funny.
You're like, you better.
Yeah, and I mean, he has to make me laugh.
That's true. I do have to, because if not, it's over with. That's what she said. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
And I believe it. I really do. No, you know what the cool thing too is, that all the stuff that we've been going through and all that stuff, like the family traditions that we're like starting to implement in our family, is going to be something that the kids are going to grow up with and be able to share with their family. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that cool? Like, thinking about that.
It is very cool. And then we start our little family traditions from, like, the smallest thing, from each one of us buying an ornament for Christmas every year. Yeah. And the tree's full of, so we get, remember this year you were into this year you were into this. And it's just so cool to see the growth in the ornaments.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things that we did. And we're going to get to
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah. But we're going to, that's true. No, but we're going to get to the point where we're pretty much not even going to use, like, the regular balls, because it's going to be filled with just random ornaments.
It started last year. Remember? We had no balls.
Oh, yeah. Well, because we didn't buy none.
No, we didn't want any. It was just the ornaments.
Really?
Yes.
I thought we didn't
I went, because I was like, oh, it's going to be tacky. I don't want it. Remember? Because, like, we change themes every year. Yeah. So one year it was, like, I guess, black. It was different. So we get different color balls. But I guess this time we didn't want any balls. Because and then again, we got a tree from, like, a fake tree with lights. Yeah. So.
That's true.
We decided to go for something different last year.
Yeah, because we were doing real trees every year. Yeah. And that thing is expensive. It starts to get pretty expensive. So.
That's why. Because I was on a budget, so I was like, there's no way I'm not going to buy stuff for the tree. So then I said, no balls, just the ornaments.
Because we bought a fake tree?
No, because because you gave me a budget for the decoration. Because usually we do, like, the ribbon and then, like, all these things that I add to the tree. Yeah. But it was fake, so I was like, I'll just keep it simple.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that was that.
But that was that. And that's this.
Oh, snap.
And just so you guys know, anybody that just joined us, we have memberships now. And this video, we got to start doing this too, just to let people know how we do it. This video is sponsored by Pre-Shop Box. The link is going to be in the description below. Check it out. Lock in. We got some dope-ass stuff in there, so go ahead and shop with us. Shout outs to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button for us as well. Yes. We do have also memberships on YouTube. Yes. So if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, make sure you guys tap in, We're going to see who the first member that we get is. I'm excited.
M-O.
We're going to start thinking of some stuff to do for that too. I lost my breath right there. I got to take a deep breath.
It's okay, baby. No one's chasing you. I'll beat him up.
That's right. But yeah.
Okay, who else is out here? Original TYB. What's up?
Oh, man. Shout out to TYB.
What's up?
He was one of the first artists we started reacting to that tapped in with us on the lives. That's dope. Yeah. if you guys can, make sure you guys support
go check him out.
Check him out.
Yeah, go subscribe. Go follow him. Show him some love. Tell him that we sent you.
Did you have any fears when as you were trying to reach your goals, or like where you're at now? Like, what were some of the biggest fears?
Not being able to change.
Okay.
You know? No, that was random. Why you make me think?
Well, because you're not talking. I'm trying to find a conversation.
I was reading. Dude, you went deep. Why don't you ask yourself that question? Okay. What's your fear?
Okay, well, one of my biggest fears was...
I was like, whoa, what happened? I was drinking coffee. Then you came out of nowhere. Well, did you have any fear? And I thought of you in the roof.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. Oh, man, I'm scared of heights. I really am scared of heights. But, okay, we'll get back into that story in a little bit. So, my biggest fears as I was coming up, I guess, in this world was honestly to fail, I guess you could say, which is kind of like a tacky one because everybody goes through that.
Yeah.
But that was like truly one of my biggest fears. And that's why I think I always made sure that I put 100% in everything that I did, you know, because I always saw it as like, I'm not trying to, you know, be a failure in this world. Like, I want to get my name out there. I want to be able to, you know, get something going for myself. And it didn't matter what it was. That's why I think I tried really hard for everything that I did. But then again, that was also one of the biggest reasons why I reached those goals, because of the fear. You know, I don't know. So it's kind of like a two thing. It could be a good thing, you know, to be afraid of something, because maybe you work on it that much that, you know, you reach it and stuff.
Yeah, well, I feel like my fear is I'm actually living it. I cannot split myself in two. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, if I concentrate in us and the family, like, I feel like I cannot go, like, and do things that I want to do for my personal self. And I would say, like, I know this is random, and this is what I get in my desperate moments. Just go back to school and do another thing, you know, like another career. Yeah. Something that I'm able to do, let's say, like a night thing. So I could be in the daytime with the kids. And that's what I mean. I want to split myself into just be here, but do that at the same time. Yeah. Because there's no way I could get a day job and leave my house unattended. I can't do that. Like, so that's my fear. And I'm living it because it's so hard for me to just, like, do that, you know? Yeah. So just, like, having to separate myself from, like, you know, have, I guess, extra energy to do something else later at night when they're sleeping, and then, like, be there when they're awake, you know? That's crazy right there. So it is. That's my fear.
Do you think that's, like, something that you're so fearful that you're scared to do it, or are you afraid you won't make it, or do you think that's another type of fear for that?
Possibly. Never got to it to that extent.
Because I'm thinking of the time that you started your boutique, right? So, you know, in those situations you were feeling that too, you know?
But if you recall, I started it because I felt like I was being too much. Like, I was being too needy, and I didn't like that because I was not used to. Okay. Yeah. I was not used to that, you know, like depending on you. And that was in the beginning, you know. Yeah. So then I'm like, I'm gonna just do my own thing, you know. But then we had that conversation, so then it was like it was completely different.
We couldn't have that conversation before I invested money into it. It was good.
No.
No. You made me go over there, spend money.
Hold on, I did not make you. You encouraged me.
I did, because you know what?
And you inspired.
I always felt like if you wanted to do something and I can help invest in that, it's like I'm down. It's the same with our kids. If they if they have an idea and they truly are passionate about it, it's like, and I could help, I'm down to help. Yeah. You know?
But the whole reason why I went with that, it was because to take away from paying attention to you know what I mean? But then that would have been south, because at that time you were not thinking how you're thinking now. So you would have separated yourself. And then, like, I would tell you, because I would say, you know, you got to think about what you're doing, because like I would tell you the 10-step I'm like, it's going to start like this. We're going to start not talking. We're going to separate ourselves. And then what's the point of being together, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, think about what you want to do. Think about your actions and your next move, because is this worth it to you or not? Because if it's not, then, you know, what's the whole point of playing games, a whole silent treatment, you know? Let's just say it now, you know?
Yeah. No, yeah.
And, that's true. And if not, then that's when we had the conversation. You're just like, oh, I can't express it, or it's hard for me to say it, you know?
Yeah.
And then, you know, that's when we started like, all right, let's just be true to ourselves so we could be true to each other type shit, you know?
Yeah.
So it was like, that was when we first started having those harsh conversations. And you started like realizing things little by little, obviously. Because I feel like every fight kind of elevates you. And sometimes, like I would tell you, in order to heal from something, I think you would have to bring it up as much as you want until you're able to let it go. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And maybe it's the same with fights. Sometimes things come up and it could be the same but different. But you have to be able to surpass that little bump to like continue growing, you know? So
yeah. That's so true.
You know, it all depends on how you view it. But yeah. That's what we're talking about.
That was knowledge right there.
There you go right there.
Well, just why you decided to stop doing the boutique because of, you know, that situation.
And that's what I mean. That's my commitment to the family. Yeah. Because I fight for what I love. Like I told you prior, like this is what I wanted. Like, am I gonna? This is what I want for real for the rest of my life. Yes, you know. Like I want to be with my family, have my family be happy. So it's like, so I gotta learn everyone, and then help you guys understand yourselves. You know, since if I could do it, then help you guys do it. You know.
No, yeah, and it's cool because you're leading everybody by that example. You know. Yeah. And you preach it, and you actually do it, so they're able to see that. It is possible. You just gotta actually try, you know? Yeah. Yeah. That's so true.
And like I tell you and the kids, like, it just takes one different move. Think different. Just, you know.
Do something different that day, even if it's to break your routine a little bit. Because you would tell me that too. Yeah. Because that was another thing why all that was happening and why you wanted to start a boutique. Because I was on work mode, grind mode, and that included not being, you know, there for like family time, not being there for our time, and just thinking of what's the next thing, and that was all that was on my mind. And that's why you're like, damn, all he does is think about that. Is like, let me start this then, you know?
Yeah, it's like, all right, you think what you like, I can't get you out of your place, like. So it's, instead of like telling you, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna let you be. You can see it when you need to, when it's your turn. Until then, I'm gonna separate myself and just do my own thing. Yeah. And then that's when you realize, wait.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's true. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. That those situations are very crucial, because if we didn't have that conversation, we would have not been in a position that we're in now, or we wouldn't even be together, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
If I'm so focused on this and you are focused on that, it's like we're literally in two different worlds. You know?
And like I would tell you, it's okay, but we need to communicate. We need to have like at least.
But we weren't doing that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But now, like I said, it's okay. You concentrate on your thing. Like I support, like como te decía antes, I support it. Like I understand the hustle. I understand your goal, and I get it. And that's what I would tell you. I'm like, why don't you understand that I understand? You know, you take everything so personal. Yeah. All I'm asking is for 5 minutes. You know.
No. Yeah. Yeah, so, and I think that's one of the biggest obstacles that I even probably till now, you know, I'm working on, cause it's hard, because the way that I see this stuff is like, if I'm not doing this, somebody out there's doing it, and you know, it's like I need to outwork every single person type thing, you know. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like what I need to always remember is like, I understand this is important, but this is important too, you know? And more important than this, to be honest, because without this unit, it's like, there's no eFam,
but this is important too. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I get where you're coming from. Yeah, without this, but I see it,
because the way that I'm seeing this is like, okay, we're doing this podcast the way that we are because this is something that we've been wanting to do for a long time. But we never got to it because these conversations, you know how you would tell me.
Hey guys, I came up with this idea
She did. I'm not saying you
4 or 5 years ago, he shut me down like that on. I'm gonna tell him, hey, no. So and now it's like, oh, I thought of this.
Whoa, I never. Well, okay, stop.
Okay, what did you say? What did you say?
I never said that I started this.
No. That you
I always give you credit. What are you talking about? I thought of the podcast.
No, yeah.
I never said that.
So what did you say when you're like, oh, I'm going to do the podcast? Did you say, I'm going to do what you told me to do 5 years ago? No, you did not say that.
Yeah, because even when I mentioned it, you're like, oh, yeah, I've been telling you. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Like, I'm down. Right. But I'm saying the whole reason why I didn't start sooner is because we wouldn't be able to have these conversations without having them off camera and actually going through that.
Yeah.
For us to preach about it, I guess you could say, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think that's smarter, because before, if we were to do that, we're like literally faking it, and people are gonna be able to tell that. No, it's real though.
And that's why I would tell you. Okay, so it's funny because that's why I would tell him, because he's more open on camera.
Yeah, I am.
And during our like, not fights, because we never like scream. We don't name call or anything. It was just definitely a discussion back and forth. My thought, his thought, my opinion, whatever, you know. So I would tell him, I'm going to turn the camera on so you could talk and be opinionated. Because when we're discussing things, he's just like...
Yeah, and that's one of the things, though, because I've told you guys that we talked about it, too. Like, that I shut down, you know? I don't know what it is, but I think it's, like, those triggers, like, those things that you say that little by little, it starts getting me to the point where it's like why are you talking like that to me, you know? And I just, like... lose interest, and then it's like, all right, anyways, like, I don't, whatever.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, you know?
Yeah.
Thing?
Yeah. So, but now we're working on that. Now you're understanding me, and that's the whole thing, because it's like everyone's different, you know? So you understand me, you know, from my point of view, instead of just being close-minded and be like, me. It's like, all right, let me get what you're coming from. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying, and, you know, it's like, okay, cool, at least you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Maybe I should express it in a different way, and let's move on from that, you know? So it's like, oh, I don't like how you're saying this, and I feel you're being condescending or whatever. And then it's like, I could work on that, because maybe in that anger or in that feeling, maybe I do sound like an asshole, you know? So, you know, and that's disrespectful to you, because that's how you find disrespect. So everyone has different boundaries, and, you know, so... That's how we get to know each other, and you're right. So if we wouldn't have gone through that, this wouldn't have happened.
No, yeah. So. And that's real, because, you know, it's important for us to keep it real with you guys. And I think that's the reason why this is going to blow up the way it is going to blow up, because we're not going to be faking it. It's like, if we're talking about it, we either live through it or we're going through it. You guys are not going to know about it if we're doing it now or if it happened already in the past. But... it's something that we, you know, experienced.
Yeah.
You know, and just speaking from experience, and to let you guys know, like, okay, this is what we went through. This is what the solution was. And this is what...
how we handled it.
Yeah, how we handled it. And it's kind of like an open question to you guys. Like, have you guys gone through it? Have you know, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments. How did you
handle it? Yeah. Because then again, everyone's different. So that's why you have your person.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, you could have someone that is more of, like, a screamer. You could have someone, you know, different kinds of
mellow,
people.
Yeah.
Someone that leaves. I don't know. You just never know.
Someone that leaves.
No, I'm serious, you know? Like, some people leave. Some people hit each other. Like, I don't know what you go through.
I laugh because, and when I get in, like, all mad, I'm going to go. I'm going for a drive. Where are you going to go? To my brother's house. And then I don't go anywhere. I just stay home. But it's just like, it's just that the whole attention, you know? Yeah. Coming from a girl is like just wanting to be wanted in that moment of your... But it's like, who's going to want you all mad?
No. But you know the crazy thing about that stuff is... That is funny, though. That's funny. No, but the crazy thing about that is, like, that's another thing that is kind of confusing for people that don't live that, because I grew up in an environment of no emotion. Like,
it's
you know
different
what I'm
for
saying?
you.
So for me, it's like when the person that, you know, I loved was upset, it's like, it was never like, oh, let me go hug you. Let me, you know, it's like, I didn't get that. Like, I hardly got affection. So for me to be like, oh, let me, that triggers me. Let me want you. Like, you know, like, it's hard for me to understand that, because I understand. I do want to change that, but I'm saying like
you are.
Yeah, I guess because of my daughter, and then you.
Well, no, you've done it to me. You come and hug me and stuff, so you are, because just like how you grew up like that, not, like that triggers you, so you isolate yourself. To me, when I would get mad, I would get hugged and kissed by my dad.
Yeah.
So
kind of like what I do with the.
Yeah. So I was I was a daddy's girl. So no one, when I was mad, no one was mad at me that I was mad.
Yeah.
My feelings were validated, and my dad would be there and show me love. So when you don't do it, it's like you're not doing it. So,
my daddy used to.
You need to hug me right now. Go buy me some tacos.
For real.
And horchata. So
yeah, something.
Yeah. So that's just so that's another thing. We get to understand how we grew up.
Yeah.
The triggers. What triggers you, and then it's hard because you have to understand the other person.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because I don't know if you guys have experienced that, but like having those moments of shutdown is it's kind of bad, man. I don't really like it.
Yeah.
Because it's like something that could have been discussed in literally 5 minutes takes hours because of me. Because I'm not trying to say nothing, or if I say something, I'm gonna say something disrespectful or something. I don't know, because.
Or then you think. Like, oh, if I don't say nothing, it goes away. But then your energy's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wouldn't understand that before. You thought it was just like, everything's cool. I'm like, no, it's not. Everyone could tell.
And you can, you can tell. Yeah.
So, and that's another thing, that it took you. I don't think it took you that long to understand things, You're pretty quick with learning, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, some stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. We're growing. We're learning.
There we go. The truth is coming out. I'm just kidding. No, yeah. It's a challenging road. No lie. Hey, just to do a quick little story of what happened recently. That was kind of a trip. That police officer from Mexico getting caught in the patrol car, getting her little.
Hey, why you do that? That is.
So,
dude, I'm not talking to you.
Bro, crazy story. So much that the president of Mexico got involved and is...
You're going to jail!
Making them go to jail, pay a very high fine. Obviously, they're not going to be police officers anymore. She lost her family. Like, all for 5 minutes. Or whatever, time. But I'm just saying, like...
that's why I tell you, don't watch porn. It leads you to fucking crazy shit like that.
No, you can't say... Just say corn.
Oh.
Don't say that.
Oh, my bad.
It's bad.
Well, you need to give me the rules before.
Well, we never talked... Who talks about... We never talked about corn.
I don't know. There goes that.
I like corn, too.
No.
Oh, wait, no.
Anyway, yeah, they're going to jail. That's crazy.
No, yeah, that is crazy. And it's true. Stay away from corn.
Yeah, it just...
No bueno.
Yeah. No bueno.
If you're addicted to that, I highly suggest that you try your best to stop, because that is...
that's some demons.
Crazy.
Yeah.
No, it is.
It opens doors to crazy stuff.
Yeah,
honestly.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's like fetishes that are not real, So...
Yeah, and you believe them?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're out there, and you think, oh, okay, Yeah,
because...
Oh, no, man, that's crazy.
For a long time, there was, like, little scenarios that were popularized because of that, that they come out to the real world, but then when you start spreading those things, it could get into children, and then they're like, wait, what does that mean? They look it up, and then it's like some kids that are at a young age, are looking at this stuff, and it's just like, damn, like...
And you know what sucks? That you don't realize these things until you become a parent.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sad part.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, shoot, I got, little humans to protect.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really about you anymore. It's about, like, what they're going to watch, what they're going to see.
No, yeah, because, bro, like, so many different things nowadays have something that is sexual in these films.
Everything. Yeah, definitely. It's wild out there.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like every time we watch something, sometimes it's even a cartoon, a family movie. Like, I have to forward it because something weird is going on. That
they always have to sexualize something.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and like I told you guys last time, like the world that we were living in before where they were allowing all the gay shit and all this stuff to be in schools and for them to be in in movies and stuff heavily. Like all respect to the people that want to choose what they do, but at the same time, it's like you
not
can't.
The kids.
Yeah, don't be doing that to the kids, though. You know.
Yeah, because I have gay friends and whatever, and
no, yeah,
we do, but
yeah,
it's like not the kids. Like,
no, yeah.
why you like? Because I did hear that they're gonna not tell the parents if the kids go by they or them or something like that.
Yeah, that was something that was going, and that was something big that was going on that people don't really talk about nowadays because, before the president that we have now, all that stuff was going on under the other president.
Yeah.
Like, that was a different problem that we were dealing with. Right now, we're dealing with a lot of immigration with our people. But before, we were dealing with all of that.
They try to attack us in different ways. Sorry. But, yeah, I feel like that's horrible.
Yeah.
First the kids and now our people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's horrible.
It's messed up because it's like if we would have had, let's say, Kamala as president, she would have probably continued that on because she was a big supporter of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Yeah,
she was a big supporter of that. And, I mean, she was under the Biden administration. So, it's like that was what they were going for. So, it's like, it's sad to say and sad to see what's going on right now with our people. But it's like, all the shit that was going on before, that's crazy
that was sad
as well.
Too. Everything's sad, man.
No, yeah.
It feels like, they want to make you choose.
They were having men go into women bathrooms. And there was like videos and clips on social media before where the dad went into a bathroom because he had a little daughter.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm just gonna check if there's anybody in here. Hello. A man comes out, an old man, like probably a older man, but he's like, why are you in the woman's bathroom? Like it says woman right here. And then he was just like letting everyone know, like, you see, this is why you guys gotta check these bathrooms because nowadays, like all this stuff that's going on. It's no bueno, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Horrible.
That's something that I'll never agree with, and I'll stand on that to the day that I die. That's crazy. But like I said, all love to everybody, but that was
not
crazy.
The kids, yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely crazy. That was definitely crazy. I was also saying last time that we want this live to be like a live where we don't have guests, I want this to be natural and I want this to be us. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel that there's so many different channels that are heavily based on just, you need to have a guest, you need to do this. But it's like, I want to have this, like, so it's like just us and just, just having these conversations and stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I feel like they get pretty deep.
They do get deep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It becomes personal sometimes.
It does.
Sorry, I really I'm like, my head hurts, so.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like not talking much. I'm like, oh my God, it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, should we talk about where you went today?
Tell them.
Little Tokyo.
I went to Little Tokyo.
I never been. I was at work, but that's pretty cool. I did ask you if you've seen cars, because I just figured, because it's like a JDM scene out there. But I don't know.
I went to a flea market.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did say that.
It's kind of like when we go to the
Santi?
No. Where we go eat. That one Central Market.
Oh, okay.
You know how we go to the bottom? Mm-hmm. It's like that.
Oh, okay.
And it's in the mall.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's inside, and people have stands. Like the Central Market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's small businesses type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So,
did you see clothes and stuff?
Yeah, there was a bunch of clothes. There was
like vintage
jewelry.
clothes? Or
yeah.
What? Oh, yeah?
It was so cute, yeah.
That's cool.
A lot of like cute vibes.
Oh, and then you try different foods, which is a cool thing to do in these kind of places, because it's just a different culture.
Definitely. So it was fun. So I had that was the thing. So after I finished the food, I was like, I forgot to take a picture.
Yeah, I hardly got pictures today. I was like, man, so how did it go?
It was great. I ate everything. No, I was kidding. No, yeah, the kids and I just, shared everything. And that's it. That's basically it. But it was fun.
Yeah.
The kids had fun.
Yeah, and that's cool. And that's another thing why we would never leave, Los Angeles or the Valley, because there's so many different cultures out here that it's like you can literally experience a little bit of every culture if you go to the right spot. You know?
Right? Yeah. Just, like Little Tokyo and Chinatown. There's different places.
Filipino town.
Yeah,
I used to work around there, the Filipino area. Yeah,
I like when they do the festivals, like the Salvadorian festivals, Guatemalan festival.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's cool.
It's fun. Yeah, you get to try different types of food.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my favorite thing.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I'm glad that we've done that. We've tried different kinds of food because I was very close-minded with food before, but after trying different cultures, it's pretty dope.
Who showed you?
You.
I just want, yeah.
Just tell me good things.
Say everything good about me.
Say that I'm great.
Yeah, say it. Tell them everything I did for you. No, just kidding. No, yeah, we love trying new foods, and it was fun experiencing them with you.
Yeah.
Peruvian, that was one of our favorite.
Yeah, Jamaican, different stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Everything was delicious.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. But I never been there. I never been to Chinatown. The only place that I've been to was the Filipino town because I used to work around there. But then again, I never experienced it. I just delivered mail there. Never really experienced it. But crazy enough, there was a lot of Latinos living in that town, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure. They're everywhere.
No, yeah, that's true. But, I mean, some places are really like, well, then again, no, because I knew some Hispanic people that used to live in Koreatown.
Yeah.
When I think about it.
You know that. They're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's the beauty of it, though.
Yeah, they get to experience that.
Yeah. Different cultures. And then you adapt.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, hey, you're like that. That's cool. Like, where'd you get these vibes from?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, your head hurts?
Really bad. I don't know what happened.
We could call it. It's okay.
No. I'll just leave. You have fun. No. Bye. But yeah.
There's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now with Instagram. There's been a crazy thing that people can see your location.
So tell me how so? How do I turn it off? Stop it.
Mm-hmm. So, did you know about that or you never looked into it? Because I did it right away with all of our accounts.
What? That's crazy. So everyone that's my friend knows where I live now?
No. Because you were never, like, on the app. But now it's, like, turned off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, that can get some people caught up, low-key.
Yeah.
Like, it literally tells you where you're at. I don't know if it tells you, like, where you're at that moment. Or, if it updates. Or where you posted a picture. Because, on what app was it? I think Snapchat. It'll tell you where you're in the map or something. And then it'll say where, let's say, a hotspot is. Or where people are eating at.
Yeah.
Or, like a spotlight type thing.
Right.
So, I don't know if it's the same thing. Or if it's really just, like, tracking you.
That is something.
Yeah, but that's a crazy feature that that they implemented, and people were like going crazy and talking about it and making clips about it and stuff.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
That's very crazy.
Woo.
That's very, very crazy.
Thank you for turning it off.
That's right. Shout outs to all the T-App survivors too. Big shout outs to AD from FMW, survivor of the T-App.
I'm all saying, what do you want to say, dude? Dude. I told him, I catch you there, dude. You're catching these. Just kidding. I would never hit you.
You see?
I play too much. I walk away.
No, yeah, but that was another thing that's going on right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, and but the thing is too, like I told you last time, I'm like, isn't that crazy that this whole platform became popular by some bitter ass bitches? Like, let's be real. No, it's true though. Like, who the fuck sits around and
I told you
gossips?
People that want attention, people that don't have it, people that are down to mess with people. You know, like, they're down for things like that until the things don't go their way. Does that make sense?
Or they're just bitter and they just want to talk about the guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's different reasons.
Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I really sit there and think, because it's like one of those things where it's like, you really do that all day instead of, like, you know, be doing something constructive.
Yeah, people do that.
That's crazy.
No, it is.
And chisme is crazy, huh? Chisme?
Oh, babe. Oh, man.
That's why novelas were cracking, or what?
Dude, people be doing that. I'm surprised it took this long for a T app to come out.
Mm-hmm. Well, before that, there was, well, I don't know if it's the same, but I haven't used it in a long time, but Reddit, I mean, this is more for, like, famous people, like, you know, airing things out, or people talking shit about you there type thing. But this is anyone. It's not just crazy. Women. Reddit? Yeah, Reddit can be crazy.
I would go for it for stories.
No, yeah, there's different sides of Reddit, though.
Oh.
There's a lot of different sides of Reddit. A lot.
I did not know.
No, yeah. Reddit is and the crazy thing is, like, before Reddit was, I remember using it as, like, something for, like, gaming. But I guess that's where I was tapped in on that section.
Yeah.
But then Reddit just becomes everything. So let's say anything happens in the world that's a scandal or something's out, it's like people usually go to Reddit because that's where it's raw and unfiltered type thing, or someone has the link to something or something.
Yeah.
So it's like that. Oh. It's crazy. Reddit is pretty crazy. Pasen la receta for the diet, fool. What's the recipe? Let's think about this. Okay.
Well, my first diet that I ever did, like, because I used to, like, lift weights back in the day, I did the military diet. And
which consists of
toast, black coffee, and, like, a fruit in the morning. And then for your snack, it's, like, some nuts, hard-boiled egg, coffee, and water, black coffee. Dinner, salmon, quinoa, some veggie, your water, and then your little scoop of vanilla ice cream.
When I was losing weight and I was on a journey, because after high school, you know how they tell you you're gonna gain weight. Well, at least my friends told me that I was gonna gain weight because they had already gotten out of high school, and they're like, "Watch, when you get out of high school, you're gonna stop being active and you're gonna gain weight." And I did.
That's scary.
Yeah, I did. So then I made it to like 220 at one point. I was 220. So then, you know, we started doing a cabbage soup. So it's a cabbage, like you just put cabbage and water, vegetables, and like I think chicken bouillon or something, and then just like, and that's all you eat for a whole week.
That's crazy.
That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, that's all you eat.
See, that's crazy. So I can't do that. Like, I can't really do a diet, and that's my problem. Like, I just I'll do like the military diet for, like, I would say for 1 month, and then I'm back to, then I think that helps me be strict on the food, you know, like being just portions. Yeah. And then that's when I'm like, okay, I'm open to eating anything, but I need portions. Yeah. You know, because I stayed active even after school, even after high school. You know, I did marathons. I would do biking. I did obstacle runs. So, you know, I stayed active. That was my thing. I like being outdoors and hiking and shit like that. So
yeah, it's cool. Yeah. No, I wasn't really. I did play a little bit of basketball, but that's when I started getting into video games and stuff. But going back, that diet really did help me. I'm not gonna lie, because I went from 220 to 180 at one point, and that's like the lowest I did. But that was with me doing Insanity. Remember that video, Insanity?
Yeah, you made me do that once. Yeah, I almost died.
I was doing, so my goal every day, because it was cool, because when I was living with my mom and my sisters, you know, we would put it on the TV and we would all do it. Yeah. So we were all on that journey together. That's cool. And we would like do it for, like, you know, whatever the whole video was for that time or whatever. So it was for a whole week, and then we would see how much we lost. And yeah, I lost some weight. So it was pretty cool. you know?
Yeah. That's crazy, though. I cannot do that.
Yeah. But I was young, too. I was, like, possibly, like, 19 or 20, you know?
Yeah.
Because, see, that's the thing. During that time, I was playing a lot of video games. So that means I was going to sleep late, eating, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
all this stuff. And then by this point, it's like I'm able to drive to get food, things like that.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not eating no salads, you know, I'm going to Jack in the Box, and, you know, getting stuff like that. And then it went from having, let's say, one burger, a combo, to being like, okay, give me that combo, but also add some extra fries or add another, you know?
Taquitos.
Yeah, or something. So then that started being a problem, and then, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, I was very strict. I even quit drinking alcohol or even soda. Like, I would pick and choose. Like, what am I... Because I was that strict with myself.
Yeah.
I like getting to a certain percent of, like, you know... You know, that was me before. Because, like I said, I was lifting and I was on, like... That was my thing. So, I was always on some health thing. But then again, you know, I'm blessed. You know, my metabolism is fast.
Yeah.
So... That's another thing.
Yeah.
So I always been, you know, on this side, but it's just when after like having Olivia, I took my time.
Yeah.
I was eating fast food. I didn't really like went to trying to get fit right away.
Yeah.
So I took my time.
Did.
Yeah, we both did.
Because whatever you ate, I ate.
True. Yeah, and then when I got into eating clean, you guys guys were forced to eat clean.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's a good thing though, because we got to make sure that our health is, you know, good. Because we're trying to be here for our children as they get older.
True.
And we want to make it to those older ages, you know?
Yeah. So we have to be good.
But you remember when I used to down a whole 2-liter?
Yeah, and I would tell you, this is not good.
You would never say that, first of all.
Yes, I would.
Such a liar.
No. We would call him the vacuum because you would eat everyone's food after everyone was full. Remember?
Yeah, that's so true.
Everybody's.
I did.
And now you're like, no.
Yeah.
Don't give me none.
No, yeah.
But old you would get the kids' my leftovers, and like, all right, even at restaurants.
Yeah.
We'll pass it on to your plate.
You know, I'm just eating everything. That's crazy. That's a problem right there.
No, it was.
Yeah, but now thankfully it's more just what I eat, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then some coffee, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even eat at night, you know? Like, it depends.
After a certain time, yeah.
Yeah. It's just not good. It's not good.
Definitely.
But la dieta for now, honestly, it's not really a diet. We just eat clean. That's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what we do right now. Just eat clean.
Yeah, that's it.
No, yeah, and I don't mean clean like salads and stuff, like more like portions, or, you know, just
chicken, rice, and beans still.
Yeah.
We do eat tortillas.
Yeah.
It's a big thing for me. I cannot eat food without tortillas. That's my problem. And my limit is 6. So I have to have 6 tortillas.
No, yeah, I eat tortillas too. I mean, it gets you full and stuff. But we don't eat like fast food or anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But that's no like,
sodas.
No sodas.
Yeah, no fried food.
No fried food. Yeah, no processed foods. Like, I cook everything.
Yeah, there are some days that we do get pizza or whatever, but those are like kind of rare. You know, it just depends. But, But yeah.
Depending los antojos, because sometimes they're feeding for something, so we're like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah, but sometimes they're the only ones that get it too.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get something, I don't get something. It's just for them.
Yeah, it's just, it's their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so clean eating. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you should try that because he says he's a vacuum too.
Yeah, try clean eating. Yeah, definitely.
But, it's hard because let's say someone that is working all the time and they can't get that kind of clean eating. It's like the only other option is like, oh, well, there's a restaurant here, there's a fast food restaurant here, there's 7-Eleven where I could get pizza here, things like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's what the system is. They make it hard for you to be healthy.
Yeah, because how many fast food places, let's say from this block to this block, how many fast food places do we see on the main street? There's like, or even restaurants. It's like, it's just crazy.
And then they're cheap compared to the good food, the healthy food.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
But
yeah,
not even
so expensive
nowadays. It's not even cheap. I mean, cheaper than them, yeah. But it's like that's not like almost $10 for what used to cost like $5 before. It's crazy work.
which is why I'd rather cook it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'd rather make my fries, and I know
Oh,
they're
yeah.
fresh.
No, yeah, and they're good too.
Yeah.
Because it's funny because we're the type to go to, let's say, In-N-Out, whatever. We'll get spread or whatever type of sauce, and we just put it in the fridge. And let's say you make fries one day, it's like, oh, we got some spread. Bam.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yes.
And it's fire.
It is. It is.
It's fire. Your head still hurts, babe.
Yes, it does. I'm gonna go.
Okay, no problem. Everyone say goodbye to Nanselly.
Good night, guys.
Hit that like button for her.
I can't take this anymore.
I can't take it anymore.
I made it for a little longer.
You did. I'm gonna go ahead and end
the combo.
Yeah, the combo, and we're just gonna get into live streaming.
All right, steal your shoes. Let me know if that diet works for you.
yeah, for real. Bye, everybody. Well,
bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, Nanselly.
Bye.
See you later.
Later.
See you later, Nanstigator.
Hey, see you later, alligator.
See you later, crocodile.
After a while.
Oh yeah. What up? It's just me and you now. It is just me and you. It's just me and you now. But yeah, man. A lot of beautiful things going on in the world. A lot of beautiful things. You know what's crazy too that I saw that was happening is, I don't know if you guys know who El Macabélico is. So he is an artist that we have reacted to on this channel. He's done amazing music. He's a dope ass Mexican rapper. For some reason, rumor and some sources have it that his entire music catalog was wiped out from all streaming platforms due to some ties that he has with people. So he's like a wanted person. Supposedly they're looking for him too. It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. Because there's a lot of stuff going on, you know, with the whole music from Mexico when it comes to narcos and stuff like that. And they're really like going after them. They're taking away their work permits. They're not able to come over here and perform their music. It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I wonder like what's gonna happen, because that was that was a new trend of music that was happening that Nathaniel Cano came up with, you know. Nathaniel, I think his name is. But it's crazy because who would have thought that a music industry would be shut down by the government? That whole genre. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy to me, bro. That shit is so crazy to me. Alright, let me fix this real quick because I had it so we could read the chat super big. There we go. Shout outs to everybody for being here. I do see 13 likes on the channel, man. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys check out that membership program that we got. We're going to start making some membership videos. So if you guys are interested, let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to the top fans too. I do see that we had a few people in here today, and I really appreciate every single one of you guys for supporting every single day. Every single day. Oh, man. Another thing that I got to talk about real quick. Another thing that I got to talk about is the fact that we are now able to be monetized on Twitch. We're now able to be monetized on Twitch, and it's such a beautiful thing. I'm not going to lie. This week has been a successful week for us, you know, with the memberships program, with the monetization of Twitch, and just all the different changes that are happening because of us taking that step to change up our channel, you know? So I want to definitely say thank you guys once again for supporting us on Twitch and on YouTube. You know, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate you guys. Truly, truly, truly. You know, the beautiful thing about these kind of moments that I'm enjoying is that the type of conversations that we're having are not going to be easy for us to talk about. So I do appreciate you guys letting us be vulnerable and express ourselves, you know, to be able to have you guys give us an understanding, or even sometimes even throw in some stuff that you guys could help us out with, you know, because maybe you guys have been going through stuff like this before, and it's important to spread that knowledge, you know, to be better every day. I want this channel to have a strong group of individuals that are so strong-minded that we're able to just take over this freaking YouTube game. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many fake people out here. There's so many different platforms that are just drama and just going after a certain, you know, audience. It's like, you know what? Like, there needs to be real people out here. There needs to be people that it's like, you know what? Today I'm not having a good day, but I'm here. Let's talk about it. It's okay. It's okay. Being vulnerable is one of the best things that I've been trying this year. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And everything is through God's plan. Because like I told you guys, these conversations wouldn't be able to happen if it wasn't for the real life conversations that we had as a family, as a couple, as a unit, even between us. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of this stuff would be possible. And I'm truly thankful that we experienced all this stuff, you know, with each other. You guys are seeing the growth. You guys are able to witness this masterclass. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to be for the books. I'm not going to lie. Transitioning from a reaction channel to a podcast channel / live stream channel is not going to be easy, but it's definitely possible. You know what I'm saying? Definitely possible. And I'm excited about this journey. Very, very excited about this journey. You know that question that people ask when they say, would you rather have $500,000 or have dinner with Jay-Z? You know, that's the biggest one that's been happening. And to be honest, I'll take that $500,000. I'm not going to lie to you, because I understand having a conversation with Jay-Z would be cool, but it's like, that's cool and all, but I'm just going to hear what I could literally find on YouTube off of someone that as successful as him, or even a billionaire sometimes. You know, all this knowledge is already spread. We just have to actually search for it, you know? So I gotta definitely take that money. That would be dope. I'll put out, man. I'm good at investing when I have it. But when I don't have the money to invest, that's when it gets a little tricky, you know? Because I can't be playing with the rent money. I can't be playing with the bills money, car notes and all that money. Like, I need to have extra money to be able to do investments and stuff like that. Because I'm not gonna lie, at one point I was really into the cryptocurrency stuff. A little backstory, if you guys haven't heard, when Bitcoin was around $100 and something, I was given the opportunity to buy Bitcoin at that price. And this was due to a professor telling us about it while we were in class. He was telling us, like, you guys should do an investment to Bitcoin. It's going to be amazing. It's only this much. And he even told us what website to go to and stuff like that. But bro, I didn't take the leap and I didn't take the chance. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the biggest things that that I think I regret. Because if I would have just put in, let's say, $300 and bought 2 coins, I would have been up. You know what I'm saying? But everybody lives and learns, you know? So I got into trading for a bit. I'm not going to lie. When I was able to do, a little bit of money at a time, I got into meme coins. I got into NFTs. I got into, investing into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Obviously, it wasn't a full, slot, but a percentage of it, because after a while you were able to do percentage. But crazy, crazy, crazy. I think the most success I had was when I was doing meme coins. I was investing in meme coins, selling, and doing things like that. I was using Trust. I forgot. I forgot what it was called actually. What is it? Trust Wallet. There we go. It was Trust Wallet, where you're able to, use a different application to invest in meme coins and stuff like that. So one of the biggest ones that I almost had was I put $20, and it went up to like 1,000 something dollars. But I personally was doing diamond hands, so I wasn't trying to sell. But that turned out to be the wrong move. So then it just wiped out, and I'm like, damn. I couldn't sell no more, because if you know the things about meme coins, it's like people are gonna rug pull, because it is a rug pull game, And we just talked about what happened with FaZe Banks, the last live stream. But it's crazy that that's the thing, and I did lose all the profits. But then again, I only put $20, and like I said, that was money that I was able to play with, so it really didn't cause any harm or anything. But I definitely want to get into that kind of stuff once again, once I'm able to. Only because it's not it's like gambling, to be honest. That shit is all gambling. You're just taking a chance on something to sell at a perfect time. At least when you have a certain amount of profit, and just look for the next thing to invest in and do the same thing all over again. The only ones that I was truly investing in and not pulling from was Ethereum and Bitcoin. Those were the only two. I did miss the GameStop one too. Even though a few months before the GameStop thing happened, I had a little bit of GameStop, but I didn't, I wasn't able to hold it until that run came, and then I lost out on that one too, So that's when I was like, you know what, I need to diamond hand some of this stuff and not fully sell. If I'm gonna sell the profit, keep my full investment in there, and just continue, to hopefully, stack up or whatever. So, but yeah, a lot of stuff in all that trading stuff. How's the immigration in California? Oof. Oof. You know what? That's one thing that I've noticed. That's not talked about anymore as much as it was when people were protesting and all that stuff. All that stuff really died down. It only did like about a week, and then there was a big protest of no kings or something like that happened, and after that, no more protests, nothing happened, no one talks about it no more. It's like, it's crazy, but that's still happening. On Citizen, I get notifications. My wife's telling me that she's seen, what's going on in a lot of these Home Depots and stuff. So that's still happening as of this day. But it's just not being talked about. It's not being talked about. And it's so sad, because a lot of people are going through, all these mishaps, and, prayers go out to them, and hopefully, everything is okay with them, because that must be a very tough situation to be in, and I wouldn't want to wish that on no one. It's definitely a very, very sad situation. Got my neighbor over here yelling. That fool's a trip, man. That fool's a trip. I'm not gonna lie. That fool stays screaming. I am proud to say that in the place that we live, there's a lot of people that have roommates. A lot of people have roommates, and I'm blessed to say that we're one of the only families that are holding it down just by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's such a beautiful thing. I'm so proud of that. And one of the big things that I've noticed that I tend to not give myself credit in is what I'm doing with family. I don't know if you guys ever feel this, but I sometimes feel that I don't give myself enough credit as to what I'm doing for my family. Because crazy enough, a while ago someone came up to me and straight up told me like, "Hey, like I admire what you're doing. What you're, what you do, which is, you go to work every day, you're consistent, you're holding it down for your family, you're taking care of your family, you're a good example of a man." And this was coming from someone that was possibly older than me or my age, I'm not really sure. But I was just like, damn, like in that moment, I really felt like, damn, that's dope to hear. And I think I was going through a lot of weird situations where I didn't believe that, in myself. And sometimes I do forget too. I'm not gonna lie, I forget that, and I'm just like, damn, like I'm really doing it out here. I need to give myself some credit because what I'm doing is not easy, and a lot of people are not going to be able to achieve, or maybe they go even further than me, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, damn, like I need to give myself credit, and I need to really be thankful for the things that I work so hard for, because it's definitely not something that anyone can do, you know? So, damn, man, that's crazy. I just thought about that. I really thought about that right now. There's a lot of different things that go through in my mind that I'm just gonna pretty much spill out there because I think it's important. You know, I've always thought these conversations are important because sometimes I don't know if you guys ever do this too, like to almost talk to yourself a little bit, kind of reminding yourself that you are that guy. You are that amazing person that you are. I think it's important to put yourself in that category for yourself and not for anyone else, and really believe in yourself, because yeah, man, it's been crazy not believing in yourself, because I've been through that. I've been through that where, like I said, I've fallen through those things where I don't believe in myself, and it's something that we all gotta improve in, and we need to change that and pray about that, because it's not okay. That's not true. We're amazing people, man. We're amazing people, and I like the fact that we're vulnerable enough on this channel where even you guys tell us, like for example, the homie Adolfo, and once again, big shout outs to him. The homie announced to us that he was gonna start work on the 18th, I believe, and that's cool, It's like, damn, that's dope. Congratulations, because I remember when you came in here and you were like, oh, I'm gonna go for I'm gonna apply for this, and then I'm gonna go for an interview, and we gave you pointers, and it was so cool. Like, we gave you pointers, we, you know, talked about it, and congratulated you. To now, it's like you got the job and you're gonna get started soon. Like, that's so dope. I want to keep encouraging stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is important. All that shit is important. All right, chat. I need to know who is in here. Who's in here? Let me know. Let me know who's in here. Say I. Say something to me. Say something to me. Make sure that you guys check out the membership program that we have. You know what I'm saying? We are now approving members. Thank you to YouTube for allowing us and letting us know how to do this the right way. So now that we're on the right path, we're able to give you guys these membership programs. So make sure you guys check them out so you guys can support the live streams. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I try to get different tattoos before. I tried to get LA one here. I tried to get a rose on this one. Like, there was a lot of things that I always wanted, but then as I get older, I'm like, damn, I don't know if I should have done it or maybe not. But now it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna end up getting any, because I only have one, and that's like this sorry ass freaking tattoo on my ring finger that someone did And that shit is horrible. I wouldn't recommend this person to anybody because all you had to do was an infinity sign and you fucked it up. You literally didn't do one side. It looks like a fish. I was kidding. No, that fool's trash though. That fool is trash, man. Alright, let me see. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. I seen that the homie Echo's World also worked on a Mr. Shadow Ice Cube music video, and I'm excited to check that out. We're gonna have to low-key do a reaction to that on Twitch. No lie. Trying to see what's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. That's crazy. All right, let me look. Shout outs to all of the pages that are following us on Instagram too. I'm not gonna lie. There's been a lot of big pages following us, and I when I see it, I'm like, damn, what? That's fire. Like, I can't believe some of these pages are following us. That shit is crazy. I'm like, damn, I like your content. Like, that's what's up. You got meme pages. You got pages that keep you updated with the music industry. You have pages that keep you updated with just Latinos. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, and it's such a blessing to have that. You know. All right, let's see. Let me see, wifey just sent me something. She sent me something that says the State Department is proposing requirement applications for business and tourist visas to post a bond up to $15,000 to enter the United States, a move that may make the process unaffordable for many. In a notice to be published in a federal registration on Thursday, the department said it would start a 12-month pilot program under which people from countries deemed to have a high overstay rate and deficient internal documents security controls could be required to post bonds of $5,000 to $15,000 when they apply for a visa. Wow. So a lot of like companies and businesses that were able to be ran before are not going to be able to do that no more. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That is actually crazy, bro. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. What's up with you guys, man? What's up with you guys, chat? What are you guys up to? Hopefully you guys like the new hat. You know what I'm saying? What is not new? I had it since high school, like I told you guys. I've been, you know what's crazy that I've been doing lately? Is studying and seeing what other live streamers are doing. I've been seeing DDG, Wendy Ortiz, all of these different live streamers that I'm like, damn, that's pretty dope. Like, what they do is different from this kind of live streaming, but what they do is pretty cool because they literally go out into the world and just be live. You know what I'm saying? I do see some desktop streams here and there from, you know, them as well. But I do like the fact that they're able to do, you know, different kinds of things, and they get to go on trips and stuff like that, and they literally use that as a write-off. You know, they're going to use it as a write-off for their taxes and stuff. But that shit is so dope. It's so dope, and I'm excited. I'm excited because I want to be doing the same kind of stuff, you know? I don't know about the IRL live streams and stuff, but, you know, I do want to get to the point where we continue doing this and doing these lives more consistent as well. Now I'm being more constructive when it comes to doing these lives for, you know, the podcast section of it, the rest of the live stream like we're doing right now. Right now I'm just freestyling. I'm not gonna lie. All of the live streams that we've been doing until the last one, episode 1, they've all been freestyles. We don't have any notes. We don't have what we're gonna talk about. It was always just organic conversations, and that was cool. You know, that was cool. But it got to the point where it's like we needed to at least have little pointers of a subject that we should stick to. That way we have different episodes of different subjects. You know what I'm saying? Like today's subject was pretty much getting to know us. So it was like, what was your first job? Or, you know, little basic questions like that. Almost like if you're asking someone, what's your favorite color? You know, type thing. So you get to know them, you know? Because as we get deeper in these conversations, we want you guys to know where we come from and how far we've come to be this different, you know? So I'm excited for the journey, though. I'm very excited for the journey and all that. I haven't seen the second trailer of Grand Theft Auto just yet. I need to check that out. I need to check out the new Try Not to Laughs. Man, there's so many things. There's so many things. So many things that I need to check out. But I just don't do it because most of the time that I'm on Twitch, I'm always working. So it's not like I just sit there and watch stuff. I have to clip my stuff, my own stuff. So because of that, you know, obviously I got to do that. So it's like I got to make sure I continue doing that. So, you know, our clips get out there and the channel gets more known, because that's my goal, you know? That's the goal for everybody. I think anybody that's in this kind of space understands that that is the goal. And that's what we're trying to reach for. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you guys about a new podcast that I started listening to. I've been listening to the All Facts podcast. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a dope combination. They're very entertaining. They talk about, you know, whatever's going on and stuff. And I actually like them. They're pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. So if you guys are interested in a new podcast to check out All Facts Podcast. Sometimes they do live streams, so that's pretty cool too. You know what I'm saying? So we got Rich Homie Quan. I said Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Juan, Compa Raider, and Prime God. Oh my God, that was funny. No, but their podcast is pretty interesting. I did check out their first episode ever recently, and I was like, oh my God, like that is crazy. You know, they were going through something, and yeah, man, I was just like, damn, that's crazy. Like the beefs that happen, you know, in this industry is kind of crazy. You know, obviously, I don't know any of them personally or anything, so I don't even know, you know, what the truth is or whatever is. But as a podcast that is entertaining and it has that high energy, they definitely got it. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty dope. They do have membership program too. I haven't really checked out any of those posts, but yeah, man. So I've been listening to them. They've been pretty cool. I've been also just listening to music a little bit more. I've been listening to, you know what's crazy? Last time, what I did was I literally went to YouTube Music. And then I went to, let me see. Where did I go? I went to the top part where I'm able to see, you know, feel good, workout, party, relax, different kinds of emotions that you're going through and the kind of music that you want to check out. And I went to workout, I went to training and things like that, and I just played the music. And I also did the top 100 of, this year's music so far, bro, it was playing people like Sabrina Carpenter, I think it was, and all of these different kinds of artists. And I'm like, damn, I was so bubbled in into hip hop, into all that stuff. I didn't even know what was going on with pop, K-pop, and all these different kinds of genres. And I'm like, damn, like these people are making millions, almost billion views per video, per song. The Hunter X and the whole Demon Hunter stuff that's been happening with K-pop and stuff like that. My daughter is so into that right now that they're so popular. That movie is so popular amongst the kids that it's crazy. And I can see why. It's a really, really good movie. You know what I'm saying? And the songs are really dope too. So that's another thing that I think I enjoyed of the new changes that I did this week. And I was listening to different kinds of music and understanding, the different kinds of genres that are out there, and not just being closed in on hip hop, because at one point I was so closed in into, mainstream hip hop. And then eventually I opened up to the LA scene of Latino artists. And then once again, opened up more to reggaeton, opened up to country. And my expansion is just getting much bigger, that I really am finding that joy into this music and just the kind of genres that are out there, because it's so crazy and so dope to hear, different kind of music, because I'm able to be tapped into K-pop because of my daughter. I'm able to be tapped into plenty of genres because of my wife. I'm also able to tap into the stuff that my son is listening to at his age, and that's a teenager age. So all these genres is so dope. It's so dope, man. So dope. Oh man, we started watching King of the Hill, the new season of King of the Hill, and so far it's been pretty funny. It's been pretty funny. I don't know if you guys have checked it out. I think if you guys are in here, I would like to know if you guys have checked it out, because it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I like one of my favorite characters there is Boomhauer, and has always been Boomhauer. He is so funny to me. And just to hear his dang on, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is so dope. That shit is so dope. I'm just scrolling through YouTube and seeing what's new out there. I do see that 7 hours ago, Reverie dropped a new song, Hoes Make Me Sick. We still got to check out that Veil 9 project. Drex the Joint dropped some stuff. You know what's crazy? That I can't talk to you guys about is so I listen to the FMW, I listen to, Apollo and all of these different podcasts from that side of, the world, of the podcast world. And there was a show that FMW had called Fair to Say, and they got pulled. The plug got pulled, and I've been seeing, what's been going on and how some people aren't talking about it. Some people are saying, you should cut it, that it's lame and all this stuff. And I was kind of surprised of how much drama that's been causing little by little, because today, actually, I didn't get to finish the podcast, but I was listening to Apollo, and Tiny was talking about how he felt that the podcast with Duno and his homies was doing bad, that he wanted to cut everybody just because he didn't know how to get rid of that show, because it just wasn't interesting. And I'm not gonna lie, I tapped into a few episodes, and it just wasn't really my thing. It wasn't really my thing. I really didn't like that podcast. And the Fair to Say stuff, I did tap into a few of them, and it was cool. I'm not gonna lie, I like Fair to Say more than I did like the Homies podcast. only because I felt like they had topics. They were a little bit more structured, and the homies was more like talking about stories that they've been through and just, the dumb things that they went through at night or parties or whatever, And to me, that was kind of like, I'm not really interested in that, so I'll listen to this type thing. So the new narrative is that he's saying that Duno did that because he wanted to unplug the homies because they wasn't doing good numbers, or whatever. And I don't know. I don't know if that could be it or not, but yeah, he was getting pretty disrespectful with like saying that show was trash and all this stuff. And I was like, damn, that's kind of messed up. Like, to be downplaying something that's on your channel, that's crazy. It doesn't show a lot of leadership skills, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, whether you like the show or not, that was something that was in your channel. And I feel that I understand you don't need to be calling people. You don't need to be telling them what to do. You don't need to be telling them, what days it needs to drop. No. If they want to do it, do it. I get that part. But at the same time, as a leader, it's like to downplay it and to talk shit about it. It's like, that's kind of crazy. That's a crazy little narrative to have, because it's like, how come you don't talk about that, about your show, the homies? No one really talks about it, But that's one of the things that I've been noticing, that with Duno, they don't really say anything to him, I guess you could say, because he is the more popular one, I guess you could say, through, because of Instagram and just the following he has. They don't really say that to him, because, in that moment, I feel like saying something like, oh, well, what about the homies? Like, what do you feel about that show? Why did that get canceled? That would have been a question to ask, but no one really asked those questions. So now that Tiny actually says something, I'm like, that's good, because that just shows like, hey, like, that's kind of wrong what you're doing over here. You should be doing that. If it was your show, do that to yours. But it's like, we were trying, but it just so happens that it didn't work out, and that's okay. But it's like, you don't gotta downplay it like that. That's, as a leader, that's whack. I'm not gonna lie, that's so whack. Let me see what we got. But yeah, but I've been listening to that kind of stuff. What else have I been listening to? That's pretty much it, to be honest. That's pretty much it. We are uploading on Pre-Shot Box, our YouTube channel over there. So if you guys are interested in other kind of content, go ahead and tap in as well. You know what I'm saying? Big shout outs to every single one of you guys. In a minute, I'm going to go get some water, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little thirsty. I'm a little thirsty. That's crazy. You guys want to see what I'm looking at? Let's see it together. There we go. There we go. We get to see it together. So my algorithm, like I said, it's a lot of live streamers, a lot of different things now. Because before it was music and stuff, but ever since I've been searching up, different ways to make our live stream better, I've been looking at live streamers. I've been seeing, IRL streamers and stuff like that, monetization, things like, for example, this one, how to make money on YouTube and stuff like that. I've been getting a different kind of algorithm, and I like it. Because it keeps me tapped into different things, I get to see some of the biggest streamers, but I also get to keep up with the music. I also get to keep up with the, people like Blue Devil, MacWap, the Full Community, FMW, like all these different platforms that I enjoy listening to. I'm able to tap in with that too. So that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even, look, I'm not even done with this one. I'm like right here. I don't know if you guys can see the red. But yeah, but it is a lot of content, but I'm definitely into it. I'm into all this stuff. I used to watch these Cool Kick videos too. like people going to shop with them and stuff like that. I haven't really checked their stuff out recently, but maybe I should. Maybe I should. I haven't finished this podcast either. Because when this podcast was going on, I was actually at work. And I commented on the live, and I'm like, there's no audio. Because there was no audio for like the first 10 minutes. Let's see what's going on Instagram real quick. How many likes do we have? 13. That's one of my favorite numbers. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. We're about to get off in a little bit, just so you guys know. You see, stuff like this. I like to keep up with stuff like this. You see, like, we got different kinds of content creators out here. We got los chicos tóxicos, artists. You know, we have a bunch of different stuff in the algorithm. Oh my God. Why would he do this? It's just gonna blow up. This fool's dumb. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Good thing they didn't allow him to do that. That's crazy work right there. I seen some of Rampage Jackson's live streams. That fool is wild. He is crazy. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. He's just taking all those leg kicks. Damn. That's crazy. Yo, you reacting to music? Unfortunately, we don't react to music on YouTube no more, bro. We usually do that on Twitch. So make sure you follow us on Twitch. And if you don't got an account, make an account. You know what I'm saying? But that's where we usually check out music. We had too many copyrights and strikes and stuff. So nowadays, we just be chilling. We have conversations. We do a little podcast. But we are getting to the end of the live stream today. But yeah, we don't really do too much music reactions on the live no more. We just got out of the biggest pickle I've ever had on this channel. And I'm not trying to get back in it, you know. Let's hear some of these narratives, man. Hold on. Let me get my headphones real quick. I gotta finish this one because this one was a good podcast. I'm not gonna lie, Apollo is one of my favorite podcasts to listen to. I don't want to listen to too much of it because I don't want it to ruin my experience when I finish it. But this is what I was talking about right here. Look. I need that soundboard. But yeah, that was pretty much what I was just talking about. This is the new podcast has been popping up, and they're doing very well. I'm not gonna lie, they're really good at what they do. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Big shout out to Yazers too. There's one of those pages that I was telling you guys about that when we got a follow from her, I was like, damn, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Because I know she's a dedicated clipper for FMW and Apollo. But for her to repost it sometimes, that's so dope, man. And big shout outs to you for that. Because you don't have to do it, but I appreciate the love that you show us, you know? Alright, everybody. We're going to go ahead and call it here. Big shout outs to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for supporting the live streams. We do have a membership program going on. So if you guys want, make sure you guys tap in with that. Show us some love. Be one of the first members to be on this channel. We would highly appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for joining this live. We're going to try to do this more often. Make sure that you guys also follow us on Instagram if you guys haven't. And I'm going to catch you guys